Good morning, Nala viewers. This week is Parshat Lech Lecha. First of all, this shiur is dedicated Le'ilu Nishmas Rachalea Bas Rav Chaim Tzvi. Parshat Lech Lecha tells us the story of Avraham and Sarah and the beginning of their travels in the land of Israel and their connection to Hashem. At the very end of the Parsha, we have the incident, the tale of brit mila, of circumcision. And that's the topic I would like to focus on today. Why does Hashem command Avraham to circumcise himself? How does Avraham react to this commandment? How does he fulfill it? And what are the results of Avraham circumcising himself and his household? Let's look at chapter Yud Zayin, chapter 17, verse 1. Vahi Avram ben tish'im shana v'tesha shanim vayirah Hashem al Avram vayomer elav ani kel shakai hishalech lefanai v'hayeh tamim. Verse number 2. V'etna brisi beini uvenecha v'arbe oscha b'mod ma'od. When Avraham was 99 years old, Hashem appeared to Avram and said to him, I am kel shakai. Go before me and be perfect. I will set my covenant between me and you, and I will increase you most exceedingly. The first question is, why does Hashem appear to Avraham with the name Kel Shakai? There are many names for Hashem. There's the name that we call Yud K Vav K, which is really a Yud, then a Hey, then a Vav, then a Hey. There's the name Elokim. And here we have two names. This is the first time they appear. And they are Kel Shakai. What do they mean? What do they signify? So Rashi says the word Shakai, which really, the way to say it is Shin, then a Daled, then a Yud, comes from the root of the word Dai, enough. And it's letting us understand a certain aspect of the way Hashem interacts with the world. Let's look at Rashi, verse 1. Ani kel shakai. In the Art Scroll Saperstein Rashi Chumash, that would be page 160. Anihu, I am who? I am he, sheyesh dai be'elokusi l'chol bria, that there is in my divinity enough for every creature. Lefichach, therefore, hitalech lefanai, walk before me, and I will be for you a God and a patron. So the way Rashi explains this name of Hashem is Hashem saying, I have the ability to take care of you. And this is a preface to the idea of brit mila, because Avraham had some fears when God commanded him to circumcise himself. It will make him different from other nations. People might not listen to him anymore. Hashem saying, don't worry. I control everything. I have endless, infinite ability. I have the strength and enough in me in order to take care of you. So do not fear. Ramban gives a different answer, a beautiful, beautiful answer for why the name Kel Shakai is used. He says that the name Kel signifies strength, and Shakai is based on the word shoded. Again, remember that when I say Shakai, the reason I'm making the sound K is because I don't want to say God's name in vain. And we're only allowed to say God's name if it's part of a verse, whether it's a pasuk, or maybe some people might say during a zemer, a song we sing on Shabbos. But just to say his name, I don't just say his name straight. I changed it a little bit because I don't want to say his name in vain. So when I say Shakai, the real name is Sha, and then the rest of it is Dai. So Ramban says this is based on the word shoded. Shoded means to manipulate. This name signifies that Hashem manipulates the entire world. You might think that we're controlled by the constellations, the mazalos. Or another way to understand what a mazal is nature, the givens in my life. the personality that I'm born with, my parents, the schools I go to. These are all my mazal, my nature, what I'm given in life. So people might think, well, I'm controlled by my mazalos. I don't really have choice. Everything is predetermined by the constellation, by the givens in my life. Nature determines how I act. But what Hashem is saying here with this name is, I manipulate the world. I can change what happens to you, even if it's against nature. Now, this specific name, Ramban says, does not signify a sort of miracle that's never really happened and is truly against nature, such as splitting the sea. Those type of miracles are done with a different name of Hashem. But this name, Shak,